Welcome back to the Stock Talk, folks. After another somewhat disappointing loss against a really, really, really solid Ohio State team with a really solid quarterback in C.J. Stroud that's on the Heisman watch right now, and with probably the best receiving core in the nation. We held them only to 26 points. Shout out the defense. But yeah, it was just kind of another loss. Not super fancy. Nothing crazy happened. They didn't blow us out.
I will say we definitely played better than I think you and I were both expecting to do.
Yep.
It was way closer, and we kind of said that going into when we were at the tailgate. So we went tailgating before the game happened, and we kind of had like another like regroup session where we were like, all right, so we're definitely going to be better now than we were thinking a week ago after that Purdue loss, because that was a tough loss. We were down bad after that one.
Yeah.
Kind of numb now, honestly, after that loss.
This is Thomas, y'all. We talked about it multiple times before.
This is our boy.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. It's been,
of course,
a long time coming.
Long time listener. First time caller.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I'm proud to be here.
This is caller number 9.
Proud to be a Husker. Proud to be an American. Go Big Red. I mean, after the Purdue game, I wasn't too proud to be a Husker, but even though we lost today, I'm more proud because we put up a hell of a fight against a number 5 team, Ohio State. The great competitor, and we played hard. Because I was saying, man, we have debatably one of the best defenses. Debatably, we have one of the best defenses in the Big Ten, but we also have one of the worst offenses in the Big Ten
at this point.
And those two don't go well together. And I think we really saw that today.
Yeah, that is not complimentary football. Ohio State's defense has been pretty rocky all year. They kind of figured it out more in these last few games. So they were looking good now. We didn't look crazy on offense at all. A few good things happened here and there. We had that big, huge touchdown pass to Samori Toure.
I think we only had...
Into the second, I believe.
I think we only had 2 third-down conversions this whole game.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we
held them to 91 rushing yards, was what I saw. At least,
which is huge. TreVeyon Henderson is the second best rusher behind Kenneth Walker.
Right.
In the Big Ten.
We were sitting next to some Ohio State fans, and they were like this is a tough game. Like they were like, this is definitely up there with their tough game.
It's a game that Ohio State would throw away.
Right, but their coach too was giving us props this whole week. Was like, this is not a team we can overlook. These guys are good. Everything like that, and it showed. We were within a touchdown. Give us another touchdown with every game that we had, and we would be an 8-4 team this whole season. We have been so close with so many games this whole entire season. It has been insane. We've been saying this last year too, where it was the same situation where we're so close, but this whole week leading up to the game, it was very much like everyone was talking about how Frost needs to be fired, how we need to restart, how we need to rebuild, and everything. That takes a lot to fire and rehire someone.
Rebuild the culture.
Yeah. I think we got to work with what we got.
A lot of teams are doing it.
Yeah, a lot of teams are doing it right now.
And we don't want to hop in that carousel. We want to let Scott keep doing his thing.
Exactly, because I trust Scott a hell of a lot more than I trust those couch potatoes that are sitting on their couch, on their sofa, watching the game on TV.
Call them out.
Yeah. I do not like those types of people.
And if not him, we trust Trev Alberts.
Yeah, there's a reason that he was hired and you weren't, So shut up. But
shut up.
Yeah.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah. Shut up. But no, yeah, that being said, I am proud of our boys today. We played a great game. They did better than we expected.
Defense did amazing.
Shout out JoJo.
Amazing.
Shout out Miles.
JoJo played a game today.
He did.
For real.
He had a game for sure.
He really did.
JoJo should be getting drafted. He's so overlooked. We've been so bad, but he's going to get completely overlooked.
Yeah.
If he's not drafted, he's going to be a star in the NFL, whether he gets drafted or not.
He already has that professionalism about him too.
He has all the intangibles.
Yeah.
He's like a quarterback the way he talks.
Exactly.
You know what? If we had Adrian Martinez just playing with the heart and the fire that JoJo plays with, oh boy, we'd be a whole different team.
Right. It's like Adrian isn't a competitor as much.
No, I just sometimes I watch the Huskers play and it just seems like Adrian doesn't even want to be there sometimes.
Yeah.
It disappoints me. He seems to freeze up. He's so indecisive. It's tough to watch. It's tough to watch that. He's sitting here and he's, I want to say, dragging us down because there's a lot of factors, obviously.
True.
But oh boy, it's
Like the O-line.
it's difficult to watch. The O-line is definitely not helping him, because really he loves to take his time. He's, like I say, he's very indecisive. So when you have an O-line that isn't giving you a lot of time, those two things, like I said, are not going to make a good offense.
Right.
Exactly.
And that was another
the quarterback
thing too.
needs his left tackle just as much as he needs his wide receiver.
No, for real. That was a big thing. Was the left tackle today? He just slept. I mean, they were all over him all day. I mean, they knew. Ohio State watched their film. They knew exactly our weak spots. They knew what they were doing. There was another time too where, and my dad actually pointed this out to me, where play calling was just like so weird. Like there was one third down where it was like third and 6, 3rd and 5, like definitely manageable. Like we could definitely convert here. And Adrian like changed the play, or he brought his wide receiver in, and they stopped it right there. I mean, it was just a weird, like, I don't know. It's just
a bad audible, bad decision.
Yeah, bad decision making, bad play calls. I mean, we're running it up the middle on 3rd down, like. It just, I don't know.
Hey, shout out Randy Arms for that insight.
No,
right
for
there.
real.
Shout out
For
Randy
real.
Arms.
Shout out
Every
Randy.
shout. Randy, you want to come on?
You come say hey real quick?
You want to say your thoughts really
Come
quick?
say hey.
Come on.
Just come say
Come
hey. Just come say hey.
Randy has no
Randy.
comments.
Come say hey real quick. It's all right.
Come on, it's good for the brand,
Let's
too.
go. Exactly.
We're a family
So this is
business
my
here.
dad, Randy. Shout out Randy. I've heard a lot about him. He's a great guy.
Hey everybody, thanks for letting me be on Stalk
This head's
Talk.
totally out of the shot.
Of course.
Go Big
all right.
Red.
Good,
That's
stay
all right.
anonymous. Love it.
But yeah, so that being said, I mean, regardless, I'm a Husker fan till I die. I'm
Yeah, and
sticking
the
with
loss to
this
Ohio
team.
State, it's like, yeah, we thought it was
I mean,
Yeah, I
gonna
mean,
knew it.
no one. I
We
don't
knew
think
it.
any really Husker fans came in here thinking, "Oh, we're gonna beat Ohio State." I think we all came in here thinking, "Hey, miracles are real."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen.
Crazier things have happened. And
Amen.
hey, and then in the fourth quarter on that last drive, when we would have scored a touchdown and made that 24-23. Hey, I was thinking miracles could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of just like, why not us?
Hey,
like,
and then-
why not
And we were in it
Nebraska
from the
football?
beginning. It was like 10-10 at the end of the first or something
Yeah.
like that.
It was nice, and then I really appreciate our kicker because they just humble us every time.
They really
humble
do.
us. I get a little too excited, and then our kicker comes in and he just brings me back and goes, "Okay, you need to calm down."
Remember, this is Nebraska football there, brother.
Yeah, this is Nebraska football.
A step forward, 2 steps back.
Listen,
Love it.
Scott Frost needs to take a little stroll down to Husker soccer team and just pick a new person.
True,
Just
true.
take anyone out of there.
That's what he did
I'm
with
sure they'll be
Brendan
better. I texted in the group chat with the boys. I think Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump would be a better kicker than our Husker kickers right now. And I stand by that. I don't know where we find these guys, but they never cease to impress me with
Just how bad they are.
their bad feet.
Yeah.
For real.
Hey, shout out Brendan Frankie though. He's a stud. He keeps doing what
No,
he needs
he
to
is.
do.
We were talking about this too. He is the most automatic player that we've had.
Our kickoff kicker plays hard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, knock on wood, because obviously we want him to keep doing his thing. But
Maybe if he gets on here, he can maybe shed a little light on what's going on with the
Yeah.
kickers this
I'm
year.
excited for that.
And
for
he
sure.
might be coming on, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all might be seeing him. Brendan Frankie went to Gradon with us.
Good buddies
Curry
with
was a
him.
goalie with him in high school, I believe.
Yep.
So,
Kind of growing up too.
soccer background
Well,
that we
yeah,
talked
soccer
about.
player.
He knew where to come.
Yeah.
These guys know
The
we
interesting
need
thing-
soccer players to be our kickers.
True.
Get soccer players.
True. The interesting thing with Frankie is like he literally has one job: to kick it out of the end zone.
Yeah.
Only kick it out of the end zone. Nothing
And he
else.
does it. He does it.
And you love that.
Yeah, he does it.
Absolutely.
I want to pose a question to you guys.
Love it.
So, in the game we had that terrible call with the punt where we punted it, and then we got what was the technical term for it?
So it was a fair catch, I believe, and he caught it, and he was going out of bounds, and one of our defenders came running by, and it looked like he just like swiped his butt or got his towel or something like that.
And didn't look like he touched it.
Barely
man.
touched it, dude.
Got a call.
I think so. Yeah. Walked by him
I
earlier.
think so, yeah.
These are Mike's parents here.
Yes.
Welcome.
Beer in hand.
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
Good.
Family brand.
Absolutely.
But so
family brand for real. Everyone's coming out.
So we had that really bad call. The crowd goes crazy, boos all around. The crowd booed for probably a good 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Just kept it going.
Play after play.
Now, after that long boo, those refs called a lot of penalties against Ohio.
Yeah,
Ohio State.
They did.
Do you think that was because of the atmosphere?
I think that happens more than people think.
Do you think that the refs were like, oh boy, maybe that was a bad call. Maybe
now we gotta make up
we
for
owe
it.
them a couple. Let's call a holding here. Let's call. Oh, that was close. Let's just call them.
I mean, they're definitely humans too, and they definitely kind of feel those emotions way more than they kind of show it. I think they have that stone cold look on the field, but yeah, I definitely do. I do believe
the crowd was booing. The stadium played American Pie to quiet us down. American Pie. They stopped the song. The crowd picked up right where they left off and started booing again.
Yeah.
They played American Pie one more time.
To try and calm us down a little bit.
Try to calm us down again. Hey, American Pie stopped. We picked it right back up. We kept booing.
Yep.
And those referees hear that. And I'm sure that they decided to make a couple more calls against Ohio State because of it. That's what I think.
True, I totally agree. Yeah, not enough pie, I guess, to go around.
Not enough American Pie.
Not enough American Pie to go around, folks.
Other than that, I don't know what my other thoughts are. I mean, the defense played really well.
What are your thoughts on our passing game versus our running game? Because it seemed like our running game was a lot better than our passing game. I mean, we had a couple, we had a couple good ones, but that's what we always have. That's what Nebraska always does. True. We always drop the bag. Adrian throws 4 or 5 just god-awful passes, and it's like, hey buddy, you have a scholarship to throw these good passes, as well as the wide receivers have a scholarship to catch the ones that hit them right in the hands. But it seemed like we did a lot better running than we did passing. Thoughts?
Yeah, I totally agree. Again, it comes down to Adrian's decision making. Yeah, no, I totally agree. It's like the same stuff though. So
yeah, I think passing game wise, there was not. I didn't see one play where a wide receiver dropped it. I saw misplaced balls by Adrian.
There was one, but it was fine. It was a 50-50 ball, and it hit him right in the hands, and he just couldn't catch it.
At the end of the day, it's Adrian not placing the ball where he needs to be placing it, and as a quarterback, you need to be able to do that. As well as decision making and stuff like that, which are his 2 struggles right now as a quarterback. And so, yeah, I don't know, man. I think the run game was definitely there. I think Adrian looked pretty good running the ball today, I will say.
With a broken jaw, breaking news.
Broken jaw and a sprained ankle, too.
Hey, really?
That's crazy.
Breaking news, Adrian Martinez played with a broken jaw and a sprained ankle, or he got a sprained
Really?
ankle?
When did the broken jaw happen?
I think when he went in the locker room and he had that mouthpiece, remember that a few games back? I think that's when it happened, a few weeks ago.
Oh, in the Michigan State game? That was a while ago.
Yeah, and so there's that, and then apparently he had a high sprain in his leg or something like that, or high sprain in his ankle or something.
Throw Smothers in, dude. We're not going to a bowl game.
No, for real. I mean, do exactly.
Don't try to be a hero,
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got
you're already not. Just keep pushing.
We got to get rid of Verduzco, probably. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how these last 2 games go, but it looks like there's definitely going to be some changes on the staff. I was talking to Randy a lot before the game. We were talking about how Verduzco's name is probably going to be called out. Greg Austin, our offensive line coach, is probably going to get called out.
Mario will probably get called out.
Yeah.
Our quarterback coach.
Yeah. I think our OC's fine. Our defensive coaches are outstanding. They've done a great job developing the players, but we've seen no improvement out of Adrian. He was just as good his freshman year as he was now. We're not seeing any improvement in his technique or his decision making.
I think that Adrian Martinez was honestly really good his freshman year, and then I don't know what happened, but somewhere in his sophomore year.
Oh, you're saying he's still not even that good yet?
I think that he was really good and really promising his freshman year, and I remember his freshman year he came out with that. He had that fire. He had that drive behind him of, I'm a freshman, I'm going to play for the Huskers, here we go. And then I just think he got his bell rung somewhere along the line, and he hasn't been the same since. I think he just lost that confidence somewhere.
So you're saying he showed really good signs early in the season,
He did.
He played really well through that fumble against Michigan. Literally that fumble. And ever since then, it's been the Adrian that we saw last year and the year before.
Yeah.
But again, it's not good. He's not improving enough for Mario's name, or for Mario not to be a little hot under his seat.
Right.
So.
And I think we talk really bad about Adrian, but we'd love to see him improve. We want him to be a great quarterback. It's his fourth year here, third year as a captain. We want him to be the Husker quarterback that his stats show. You know,
For real.
because he's gonna like we talked about last night, how he's gonna go down, statistically, as like one of the best Husker quarterback. He's gonna have all the records.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have all the passing yard records. He's gonna have all the rushing yard records, just because he's gonna be a 5-year quarterback.
And he's had good games.
But no, he has no big wins under his belt. He has no titles under his belt. No championships, nothing like that. But yet he's gonna have all these records, and you want those records to show for something.
Exactly.
But right now we don't have anything.
And obviously, he has all those numbers, but it's not reflective at all on his draft stock. No one is going to draft him. So yeah, there's nothing there that anyone is trying to hold on to. He's just been here for a while and he has all these numbers. It's like, yeah, who cares if you have our records right now? Heinrich's going to break them. Logan's going to break them, hopefully. But really, if a quarterback is good enough in their first and second year, they should be good enough to go off into the draft.
Yeah.
Adrian should have been good enough coming out of the 2019 season to be like, all right, this was a 4-star kid out of high school, had a great freshman year, should have had a great sophomore year. He has a chance to go off to the draft right now if he really wants to. He could have made that decision, but he obviously does not have that kind of stock right now.
But instead,
and
he's going to come back for a 5th year.
He's going to come back for his 5th year, and everyone knows it. I mean, we want him to be good, like we were talking about. We love rooting for him when he's good. No one's trying to kick a dead horse. Like we were going to root for a good player when they're good, but when they're not, we're fans just like anyone else, and we're going to call for whatever we think is best for the team.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I mean, really, like that. The game was whatever.
It was great. I mean, it was a great game. It was a great game to watch as a roller coaster. Honestly, we played a whole lot better than I think any of us expected, but it's just same thing, different day. Nebraska just not being able to finish.
Yep. And it's better when it's Ohio State because they're good. But
5th in the nation, we were within a touchdown of them. I mean, you can't really complain about that. But we
Illinois
definitely had those
Minnesota.
moments.
Did we see that?
But we definitely had those moments.
Sorry, Craig. Finish your statement.
I was going to say that we definitely have those moments where we could be beating Ohio State. We could be tied with Ohio State. We have opportunities where we do, and we choke. And that's what needs to change. Is that we have these great drives where we push through 90 yards on the field, and then we get to the last 10, and we can't do jack shit with it. I mean, it's stupid. It's ridiculous. We just choke.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's so frustrating as a fan, but at the same time, you need to not overlook those 90 yards that we got that we gained, or those 80 yards that we gained to get to that 10 yards. Where's that football playing? And play calling is another big one. Capitalizing on those plays. Connecting those passes, getting those runs, blocking your man. It all comes down to just capitalizing when you need to capitalize. And that's our biggest
execution.
struggle.
Speaking of capitalizing, did you see that Illinois beat Minnesota?
I did.
Really, dude.
Yeah.
They beat Penn State too.
14-7.
Michigan State's losing big to Purdy right now.
Are they really?
Michigan State's losing.
First half.
Well, that makes us look a little bit better then.
I don't know if Michigan State has the offense to bring it back to them. I mean, obviously they have Kenneth Walker, but
For real.
wow, okay, that makes us look better too. And Illinois is winning their game.
Yeah.
It is Minnesota.
Interesting.
See, Nebraska's good, y'all.
You get this
just gotta
late season
figure
push.
it out, dude.
There's this late season push where all these unranked teams are trying to get ranked,
That's all we
trying to
need.
make the playoffs.
It's Adrian though.
Better offense,
Adrian,
maybe a new quarterback. Let's let's have fun next game. Let's put Smothers in. If Adrian broke his jaw, let's take him out.
Consider Lesnar.
It has a
Let's
sprained
take him
ankle.
out.
Why not?
I'm pretty sure a lot of Husker fans would agree with that call.
Especially let Logan have the game against Wisconsin. Maybe Adrian will be good by the Iowa game. We'd love to have him fresh for that. So, just something we're thinking about, coaching staff. Let us know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, Nebraska
Usually do
coaching
get
staff.
back to us.
We know you.
We know you guys watch.
Email Stalk Talk.
We are on the staff as analysts, so
We're on the payroll.
yep.
Yes.
I guess those are our thoughts. Hope y'all enjoyed. I got nothing else to say.
I got
Go
nothing
Big
else to
Red.
say either. Go Big Red.
That's
Stay
it.
with us. Yeah.
Go Big Red, baby.